Dame, thanks so much for having this interview with Fusicology.com. How are you doing tonight?
How you doing? I'm doing good.
Where are we at right now?
Yeah, we're at Funkmosphere. Yeah, 3-year anniversary tonight.
Tonight's three years?
Yep.
Wow. So you're known in LA as the ambassador of boogie funk, and you've had this residency for over 3 years. Well, 3 years, I'm sorry. You've been cultivating a musical renaissance rooted in the early 80s styles known as boogie, modern soul, and electro funk. Now, I read that on your bio. Can you elaborate on that a little bit?
Yeah, I can elaborate on it. I mean, Funkmosphere was a place that we wanted to start that gave DJs a chance to put other records in their bags instead of the usual genres. And so far, like the first night when we started, it was a great success, and it's just been great ever since. And I think what we did in LA is filled a void for this style of music that kind of like takes us from the early 80s to the mid 80s, and now we're finding stuff that even came out in the late 80s that sounds good, and then we mix it up with some of the modern sounds as well.
That's dope. Now you've yourself released a lot of 12 inches, all on Stone's Throw?
Yeah, I'm on Stone's Throw Records. I have a record deal with them, and thanks to Peanut Butter Wolf, he's allowed this type of sound to be exposed. But see, being like, I always let people know that I'm a Gemini. I feel I'm a true Gemini, and I have two sides. And one side is the 80s style, and the other side is the modern funk style. And what Stone's Throw was getting from me is the modern funk side of me. So just mixing it up.
That's great. So you have an album coming out this fall in October, I believe?
Yes, it's called To Each His Own. And it's going to be a 5-record set for all the wax heads, and a double CD set, and they'll be releasing it digitally every 3 weeks, each volume, until October on the Stone's Throw website. So if you guys are interested, feel free to check it out.
That's dope. Is that starting in October?
No, it started tomorrow actually, or today. The first record is called L-A-Trick. It's a play on words. It's like electric, but I spelled it L-A-Trick, and it's just talking about more of my it's showing more of my electric side of influences like Juan Atkins of Cybotron and Prince and those types of styles. So that's what the first volume is going to be, and that should be up on the website digitally now.
Wow, that's amazing. It's stonesthrow.com. That's great. Sorry I didn't have that information beforehand.
No problem. Yeah.
Now, what do you think of the LA scene, and basically what is your favorite place to DJ outside of LA? Two-part question.
I think the LA scene is great. I mean, we have a lot of growing things going on. We have a lot of different styles in LA, and we all support each other. No one has beef. We all go to different places and cross-pollinate, and that's what I love about the LA scene. And outside of LA, I have to say the European side is very receptive to the sound. And what you're hearing in the background is still 4th of July celebrations.
Even though it's the 6th.
Yeah. Right.
No doubt.
Yeah, it's all good.
No, it's it's just kind of funny.
It's a part of the celebration of
exactly 3 anniversary. Yeah. That's awesome. Now, where's the music industry, in your opinion, headed, and the future of dance music?
That's a good question. I mean, the thing is I feel that it's headed in a progressive way. We've done a lot of the things already in regards to the music. It's just kind of tongue-in-cheek and things like that. Now it's getting a little bit more, not to say serious, because we always want to party, but it's getting like where people are doing what they really want to do now musically, and not just following the fad. So I hope that I fall in that category where I'm not in any kind of fad. I mean, like I say, funk is not a fad, it's a way of life. No
doubt, I love that. We've had some interesting viewer questions, Fusicology readers. I'm not going to read all of them. Some of them were a little racy, believe it or not. But 2 questions that I did have is, and this is an interesting one, do you have a favorite female producer?
My favorite female producer, I would say, is in the modern styles, I would say is Georgia Ann Muldrew. She's very talented, and my favorite lady producer from back in the days, probably a tie between Patrice Rushen and Angela Winbush. Yeah.
Wow, great answer. I really appreciate that. Now, here's an interesting question, and yeah. What's your inspiration when you're in the studio? Because it's kind of sexy, right? Is that what you're going for?
Well, funk is sexy. You know what I mean? And it's always had that bass, yes. And and I'm not afraid to be in touch with that side of the music. You know, I like to do music that doesn't always have to have you banging your head in the front of the DJ booth, you know, like a crazed maniac. It's like, I like to make people move and bodies move. And that's what Funkmosphere is about, and it's about getting people to, you know, go on the dance floor again, and you know, bust a two-step. You know what I'm saying, and not just be so, you know, into that that head banging stuff all the time. I love it. You know, I love all types of styles, but I just want to provide that side, and if you will, the sexiness. Yeah, it is a part of the music, and it definitely an inspiration in my original material as well.
No doubt. We really appreciate your interview for Fusicology.com. We're huge fans of yours and your club and your ventures, and we wish you the best of luck with your releases on Stone's Throw.
Thank you so much, and much love to Fusicology. We really love you.
Thank you.
Stay up, y'all.
Peace.